Hey, how doing? This is Preacher Man R&B, and this is another Gotham Reviews Mondays. This week is Season 2, Episode 13. And what happened on this week's episode is we get a continuation of the Mr. Freeze storyline. And what's happening is he goes to Ace Chemicals and he gets his Mr. Freeze outfit, his suit. And he's killing all these cops during this because they're trying to stop him. And we find out that he makes this grenade of his liquid formula. And when he throws it, it freezes them, and then ice shards come out and kill him that way too. So it's a double kill, sort of. But he goes to Arkham when he finds out that his wife Nora is in Arkham Asylum. So he freezes this guy's hands to the steering wheel of this big truck. And he's forced to drive into Arkham, and he can't move because his hands is frozen to the steering wheel. And the only thing that Mr. Freeze told him was sorry, so he really couldn't tell Jim Gordon or any of them what his Mr. Freeze's plans was. So Mr. Freeze goes in Arkham and is trying to bust Nora out. Well, while this whole time, Dr. Hugo Strange is helping Mr. Freeze, and he's done trap Bullet and two other officers in this hallway, and Jim Gordon gets loose and goes in to try to stop Mr. Freeze, and he gets it there in time right before Mr. Freeze gets there, and he's trying to get Nora out of there, but Mr. Freeze tells him to get in the closet, and he doesn't want to hurt nobody unless he has to, so he freezes the door shut, and Nora, Dr. Tompkins, and Mr. Freeze leave to go to Mr. Freeze's house. And Mr. Freeze is about to freeze Nora, and she tells him to go get her necklace that she wears in the comic books, of a snowflake necklace. So he goes to get that, and while this is happening, she asks Dr. Tompkins, Lee Tompkins, to go get her some water, so she does, and then Nora switches the chemicals and switches to a different formula, and whenever Mr. Freeze shoots Nora, she gets frozen, and then she starts breaking apart and dying. And he asked Dr. Tompkins if she knew about this, and Dr. Tompkins, of course, said no because she didn't. And Mr. Freeze lets her go and tells her to go tell the police that he's ready to cooperate, and when she does this, Mr. Freeze takes the vial and connects it to his suit and tries to kill himself and freezes himself. Well, at the end of the episode, we go to Indian Hill and we find out that Mr. Freeze is still alive and he's completely frozen. Now Mr. Freeze is completely in his comic book role where he can't go below 20 degrees below zero. Anything higher than that, he will die. So he has to stay in this frozen chamber, and Hugo Strange modifies his suit that way he can live outside of that chamber. Now what's happening with Bruce, he finds out who kills his mother, and he's trying to kill the guy who killed his parents, not just his mother, his parents. So he gets slain the cow to go get him a gun, and that's basically all that happened in this week's episode. My question for y'all is, now that Mr. Freeze is his complete comic book persona, what do you think him and Hugo Strange are working on and going to do? As always, this is Preacher Man R&B signing out, guys. Good, y'all. See y'all next time.